Today I am going to try a bunch of new makeup from Sephora. It's actually not just makeup. I decided that I should invest in brushes as well because I got these cheap brushes from TikTok shop. If I'm honest, they are not very great. They are hard to blend. So I think it's time to invest in the brushes because they are just as important as your makeup products. So let's get into it. I have done my basic skincare and now I'm going to use this sunscreen as my base, and that's what I always do as well. This one is it's my standard default sunscreen plus primer because it has SPF 50 and also it works really well under the makeup. Now I'll give it some time to settle down while I unbox my new Sephora makeup brushes and makeup. I have this Hourglass concealer brush. I saw many, and then this is the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. I can't believe that I haven't tried it. Makeup by Mario brushes. This is my investment and I think they should be with me for a lifetime. Also have these two foundations that I wish to compare. So they are the Haus foundation and the Charlotte Tilbury, what's it called, the Airbrush Flawless foundation. This one I don't see so many influencers talking about it. The ones that are online, it's kind of like a mixed review. When I tried it in store, I was just putting it on the back of my hand and I was stunned by how smooth my hand looked. And I tried a little bit on my face and I was like, wow. So I'm excited to try that one. And then this one, similar story. When I tried it on my hand, how's that one? It's not really new makeup, but since I previously mainly do K-beauty, I think this would be interesting for me to actually try. I have another brush from Sephora collection. Yeah, this is a famous powder from Charlotte Tilbury and many people can vouch for that. And lastly, Brow Gel Freeze from Anastasia Beverly Hills. Oh, I actually also have these two new things that I got. This is a MAC Painterly, like an eye primer, eye base. And this is a Morphe eye palette. I didn't get these from Sephora, but I believe you can get them from Sephora. I got these from Boots in the UK. I'm gonna do my eyes first. This MAC Painterly pot. I think I'm just gonna use my finger and to provide a really nice base for my eyeshadow. And warm it up a little bit. Yeah, it's a bit pinky and it does cancel out the color underneath. So can you see the difference with Painterly, without? Eye palette from Morphe. I have other eye palettes from this brand. I do like the color and the way it blends. So that's why I'm getting this another color theme. I'm going to use my new brushes for this one. So this is the Going Platinum, what it looks like. Beautiful. This is the Makeup by Mario EF1. Yeah, it looks super high quality actually. I'm not used to this yet. The other ones that I got from TikTok shop, it just come with like a bag. So these one, they look like not so bad, right? But actually it's quite rough at the top and it's hard to blend. So I think I would just put this in my storage, or I'm not gonna use them because they just make my life harder. E6. This one is the Sephora one. Right, so let me take this EF1. This feels so nice actually, with a little bit of tip. I'm gonna take the Toparazzi, this color here, and I am actually gonna use this tip. Take some product. It's picking up the product really nicely. I'm gonna swipe it around. Yeah, it defined my eyes already. I have all these new things that I want to try and I, just hopefully it will all work out. I'm gonna take this this brown color to my outer third, and then around the socket, around the crease. Find my eyes a bit better and bring it down. Let me just say one more thing about the brush. It is really nice and easy to blend. Right, this side I got a bit too much. Really good. Alright, still not perfect, but let's move on. Next up, E6 brush. I need this paint color now because I know my lipstick and blush later will be pink. This pink over the center. That brightens up a little bit. Take a bit more. My left. No regret for these brushes at all. And then it's time to, you know what, take this shimmer on top of the lid. Now I'm gonna clean up here a little bit and apply concealer, and then I'll do the rest of my eye a bit later. Okay, so that's okay. Now I want to do my brows. So this is a brow freeze, and you can see my brows are, can you see it? Like it's drooping down. Right, so I'm gonna try and fix this. I think it's working. Huh, interesting. That's quite good. It does actually hold up my brows. That's a good one. Now I am going to let it dry. In the meantime, go in with my foundation. So I have these two foundations. So I plan to apply the Charlotte Tilbury foundation. This one is in the shade 3 Neutral on my left side, and then the Haus Lab on this one. So the Haus Lab foundation in shade 100 Light Neutral. This is what I plan to do. So left side Charlotte Tilbury, right side Haus Lab. And this one, I know I should really apply a really small amount. So I am going to put half a pump on the back of my hand, like this. And then I am going to take a little bit and then use my hand. Start from here, center of my face. You see the texture is, it looks kind of thick consistency, but you just need to blend it out, you know, and it will look really smooth. This side, and get a bit closer, take up a bit more product, and then even forehead, just like really small amount. I like to use my finger because I can feel like how much pressure, how much product left on my skin. I think this is already looks really good, and it's less than half a pump of product. So you can see the right side without foundation, the left side with foundation. It's not even half a pump. I still have some product left on the back of my hand, you know. So now I can maybe, I can build it up a little bit here, and a little bit on the forehead and on the cheek here. But you know what? If I feel like the product is enough, then I will stop, even though I have some product left. The shade match is pretty nice. And on my right side I have Haus Lab. Again, I'm trying to do really small amount of product. This side, I'm gonna go with the Makeup by Mario brush that I got. This is a very famous F4 brush. I can use this side for the foundation. Right, let's see the back of my hand. Work the product into the brush. Well, I'm not gonna use a full pump, but I'm also trying to be quite careful with the amount that I use. Let's go from the center. I have a piece of hair getting in the way. Yeah, the brush feels really nice. So you can see this from this side, House Lab is more glowy. It's a bit too deep on this, but on the House Lab side, what can I get away with it? Let's see. Concealer, I'm going to try out with this Hourglass brush. Going to use my Tarte Radiant Concealer. I'm just gonna use tiny bit. Just gonna go right in with this one. Yeah, I like it. I think the brush is maybe just a little bit too big for my liking, just tiny bit. But I think it works really well. It feels so nice. Feels really nice. Okay, so it brightens up a little bit. I'm gonna move on and finish my eyes. Let me try this Mario eye pencil. 10 minutes left. So got the rush. So this is the Mario eye pencil, light brown. It goes on really smooth, like really smooth. Just a little bit underneath as well. The reason why I kind of really like to purchase it is because it has this other end that I can kind of blend the eyeliner a bit more, just smudge it a bit, so it doesn't look like a really harsh line. I need another deeper color, so let me use this Sephora brush, and I'm going to take a little bit more of this deeper brown to add to the eyeliner. Then lastly, to kind of finish my eyes, I want Going Platinum in the inner tear duct. That's really strong. That's really bright. I'm here already. Why not? Why not? Just gonna add the liner a little bit here. So that's my eyes pretty much. Then I have 6 minutes. Let me do my brows. Add some color to there. So that previous brow gel really frees my brows. I feel like the hairs are frozen and become hard. That actually make the application of this brow gel a bit harder and more challenging. Yeah, that's a challenge. So on this side it kind of clumps a little bit, but it's not horrible, it's just a bit clumpy. So I'm going to move on. Quickly, I am doing my bronzer. This is a Say brush and Say bronzer. Very quickly. Actually, I don't really need it because I already have quite some color. Sort of finish my eyes a bit better. Gonna do the battery of my ring light run out. Finish my lashes just a little bit. And this one is the MAC mascara. Then Rare Beauty blush. Yeah, that changed the whole look, isn't it? That just adds such a nice flush of color. Lastly, we have the Pillow Talk. I need to get this on my lips. So that's the Pillow Talk. So that's the Pillow Talk. Wow. So I'm gonna use the other side of this F4 brush, take some of the product to set my under eyes. Wow. Yeah. That's really smooth. Can you see the difference? Just going to set a little bit, okay? That's it. That is the finished look. Okay, so that's the finished look. I can probably do a few hour check-in to see how they wear. In terms of the foundation, my left is Charlotte Tilbury and my right is the Haus Lab. See you later. So 1 hour check-in in natural light, and this side is Haus Lab, Charlotte Tilbury. I think I nailed my eye makeup, by the way. Really love it. So 2 hours check-in, it occurred to me that I should probably do a transfer test. Haus Lab. I think just a little bit. And then the Charlotte Tilbury. So this side is Charlotte Tilbury. And then this is Haus Lab. They both kind of like don't have much transfer at this point. A bit of a close up. This is a 3.5 hours check-in. I think I like this side a bit more. This side just looks like quite greasy and oily and a bit heavy, but this looks still more fresh. This is the back camera. It has been 6.5 hours. This is what it looks like now. Haus Lab foundation and Charlotte Tilbury foundation. If I'm honest, I don't really like this side. You can see that it's really oily and looks like it's breaking down. And then there are some products building up on my nose. You see, clog my pores, if you can see it. On the other hand, this side seems okay, not so bad. Let me show you the back camera as well. So this side, Haus Lab. This side, Charlotte Tilbury. Pretty much it. I really want to take this off right now. I'm also wearing contact lenses, so my eyes are a bit tired. If I want to make a short conclusion, I like all the brushes. They are such a good investment. The eyeshadow blended in really easily. I'm relatively happy with the brow gel and the eyeshadow. The lipstick, I think I want to change. I mean, the matte one feels like quite drying. Yeah, and then I'm going to change this foundation of the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Foundation to something else in store. And this one I'm going to keep. So overall, the best things are the brushes. Okay, thank you for watching. See you.